of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proven ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. All right, here's the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. We talk so much about the state of this 135-pound division, how it's never been stronger, and yet this guy's starting to distance himself from the pack a little bit. Outstanding grappler, and more often than not, he's going to have a big advantage in that way.
Yeah, that's one of the things that separates Aljamain, is that he's one of those guys that tells you what he's going to do, and then he goes and he does it. Nothing's more discouraging for a fighter than to know what you have to defend and still not be able to defend it. Aljamain Sterling is a beast. Now,
he did hint to us in the fighter meeting that he thought he could win this fight without chaining takedowns, so perhaps we'll see a strike-heavy approach here from Sterling early. We shall see. The Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. He has graced the octagon. It means we are ready to go with our main event of the evening. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here we are, Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. How did this happen? These type of rabid MMA crowds are something you absolutely feel.
Absolutely would love to fight in Canada at the Scotiabank Arena. You understand how knowledgeable these fans are because they cheer at the right time, they boo at the right time, but they appreciate everything. This is a great fight environment.
And the front kick is there. Nice job by Sterling. Flips and rips. There's a takedown attempt.
Oh, guillotine here.
Looks like he's got that submission locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov, making all these shots count. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guards. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponents.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Don't be flat. You gotta be on the side.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Got to be careful here.
Keep moving.
Massive shot from the top.
Stay in tight. Stay in tight. Grab the head. Grab the head.
Great submission defense.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
I need you to move. Scramble.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gotta be it. That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, and get up.
White setting up for an armbar now.
What a tight armbar. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Oh, in the mouth.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
20 seconds to go in round one.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of shots.
Oh, and there is the final horn, and it couldn't have come at a better time after he got absolutely buckled by that shot to the body. Looked like a liver shot there. It came just before the horn. So now we'll see if he can recover. 60 seconds. We'll see if that helps him stay in this fight. But a seminal moment there at the end of that round. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. A huge round, particularly when it came to that liver strike that really buckled him.
It buckled his opponent bad. I'm surprised that the guy's still standing. I don't know exactly what his corner can do to try to bring him back. When you take those types of strikes, you generally don't recover fast. Let's see what they do to try to bring him back.
All right, let's get to round two. Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the leg or to the body. What a technique.
That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hit...
All right, so a high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay, and when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that, and while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. You got to raise that guard.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep your elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face, because every time you're going to just get more and more swollen.
Nurmagomedov going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Sterling's back into full guard. Oh, big shots from the top.
Keep your hands up.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers. Nice, low single takedown. Oh, he's attacking choke now.
That guillotine is tight.
He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't blow out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure if he's going to go 100% to try to get this finish.
Oh, he's out. Oh, man, another strike right on that swollen area. Somebody get the man an ice pack, please.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. This is a terrible position.
He's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really put some damage on them.
Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your strike, I don't understand why he is not trying to change his level, get to the hips, and get taken.
That's some definite damage under.
Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. 2 rounds in the books. All right, somewhat mercifully, that is the end of the round. The swelling around his eye is out of control. Cut man hustling in quickly, but I think they might stop this fight, DC. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Let's go.
Oh, that strike is blocked. Straight counter, is it? Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown.
Oh! And look at him post on the opposite side to give himself the right distance. Oh, he's not gonna guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Khabib's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, hang on a second, he escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Lands with the ground and pound. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though, he's got a lot of submissions off his back. Sterling's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Hey, elbow. Elbow.
Sterling's in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Sterling's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
3 minutes to go.
Beautiful ground and pound, and now he's got his opponent cut. He's setting up the armbar.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, great submission defense. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Lands a big elbow there. Good work from the top here by Sterling. Setting up for another submission now.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Here's the armbar. You got the armbar straight tight.
Oh, he's out.
Let's go.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Sterling.
That was a quick transition. He's in the mount.
So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting for?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem with saying tonight's just not his night. Sure, he's tough. We don't want to see a guy's toughness on display to this level to try to stay in a fight.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. And now he's got the back. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. And very effective with the ground and pound. Khabib's back to the side control now.
That was nice.
Sterling's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Big elbow there lands. 10 seconds now to go in the round. to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Sterling's eye is wearing it, folks. Visible damage. Now looks like it might even be completely shut, so we'll see if the cut man can do anything about it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the doctor stop this fight here between rounds. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
You're good, you're good. Let's keep it
Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Well, you don't want to be too hard on this fighter, but his takedowns are outstanding. With a huge win tonight!
Oh, boy.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 25 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so the masses ingesting this result here tonight. The great Khabib Nurmagomedov, your winner by knockout. How about your guy?
I mean, Khabib gets a knockout. You know that he's tough. You know that he's going to pressure you, but you don't expect him to knock people out tonight.